Have you ever woken up in the morning and felt like, hey, this is my day, you know, I can do whatever I want to, things are gonna go my way? Well, that's what a great smile does for you, man. It turns you loose. It just lets you just go for it. I can't tell you how many times I've seen that people, when we're able to work with them and we give them that smile, it just changes their demeanor. It changes their outlook. It gives them that added oomph they need so they can get through the day and so they can influence people, so they can be who they were supposed to be. And so a smile is a part of who you are. It gives you that confidence. Man, a smile, a great smile is where it's at. And so when people see the kind of work that I do, I want them not to say how long it took, but who did it. And that is the kind of thing that it really makes my day. There's something magical about service. When you take care of someone else, your problems don't seem as bad, and people feel like that we're in this together. We both learn a lot about each other, and so we become friends with our patient. I'm going to be their dentist and their friend the rest of their life. One of my patients just said last week, you only find a good dentist, you know, once in your life. And what they were talking about, you know, was the dental work, of course, but just as important was that relationship that we have, that we're part of their team. We're in the same boat. We work together on this, and that's what gives us the fulfillment. I use the European lab model. Okay, let me explain that. In Europe, the person that makes the crowns is not just the lab guy. He's the artist. He's part of the equation. He comes in from the beginning, finds out what the patient looks like now, that's the baseline, finds out where they're headed, what they want to look like. So to make it simple, our lab person is not our lab person. He's our creative artist technician. He's involved in the case. Our patients meet him. They look at him in the right light. The patient talks with him, tells him what their expectations are, what they're looking for in their smile. And he can kind of picture from, you know, you've got to know the end from the beginning in these things. We give them something personalized, individualized, exactly what they're asking for. And if someone wants white teeth, we'll still do that too. You know, some people want white teeth, they look good with white teeth. Not everybody looks good with the same thing. You know, everybody is so individual, like everyone's nose is a different shape, everyone's eyes, and you can tell with their nose and their eyes and how their face looks, you can start to get the shape of the teeth, and there's a natural talent that comes out in the lab person that would not come out unless he got to meet the patient. An advocate means that there's somebody on your side, you know, that somebody's got your back. And there's really 4 things we talk about when you're someone's advocate. That means that we listen to you, okay? We listen to your concerns. We care about you, okay? We don't just listen to you, but we care about what you want. We understand you, and as we start to understand what you want, then we can give it to you. And that's how the patient becomes involved in what's going on. That's what I love, is seeing the change in people's lives. I also like to see it last. So we have to put all these different pieces together. It's like a jigsaw puzzle. And I'm here with my experience, my 17 years of experience, to put this together in the right order, okay? And that's gonna work for you. So if I can get to know you better, get to know where you've been in your life and where you're heading in your life, that gives me the pieces of cosmetic dentistry, the implants, the top of the line porcelain crowns. That's just the icing on the cake. You want somebody that knows what's going on underneath. Are you grinding your teeth? Are you flossing? Are your gums healthy? Are you about to get divorced or have a job change? I've got to know that stuff. And the more I know, the better I can help you and the better I can meet your expectations.